Disclaimer: this is a work of fiction created for entertainment purpose only, not affiliated with BTS or Big Hit Entertainment. Characters and storylines are fictional and for entertainment purpose only. If you are homophobic, then please just leave. Tigers Bunny promote respect and kindness. Introduction: Kim Taehyung has been top 27 years old CEO of his own company, extremely possessive and protective over his husband. Lost his parents in the past, which makes him scared of losing Jungkook too. Deeply in love with Jungkook, loves to call him my princess. Jeon Jungkook, wifey bottom, 25 years old, soft-hearted yet strong. Loves Taehyung's possessiveness and never complains. His world starts and ends with his hubby, innocent, emotional, but secretly very bold when it comes to protecting their love. Jungkook walked out of the bedroom, yawning softly, his fluffy hair mess. He rubbed his eyes and saw his husband extremely already waiting at the dining table sipping coffee. Theon's eyes instantly softened when he saw his little bunny. Theon smiling. Good morning, my princess. Did you sleep well? Jungkook walking closer, hugging Theon from behind. I slept well, hubby, but why did you wake up so early again? Theon placing his hand on Jungkook's face, pulling him into his lap. Because I love watching you to sleep. You look like an angel and I don't want to miss it. Jungkook giggling, hiding his face in Theon's neck. You are too much, cheesy hubby. Theon kissed Jungkook's cheeks, softly tightening his hold. They had been married for 2 years, but nothing changed. Theon was still possessive, still protective, still treating Jungkook like his whole world. Later that day, Jungkook pouting, trying to wear his shoes. Hubby, I will just go to supermarket. It's only 5 minutes away. You don't have to come. Theong's stern voice crossing arms. No, I will come with you. What if something happens? What if you get lost or someone bothers you? Jungkook rolling his eyes playfully. Hubby, I'm not a kid. I know the way. Nothing will happen. Theong serious, cupping Jungkook's face. I don't care. I lost my parents once. I know how painful it is to lose someone you love. I can't take that risk with you, Bunny. You are too precious. Jungkook eyes softening, hugging him tightly. I know, Tai. I know your heart. I don't mind. In fact, I love that you are like this. It only shows how much you love me. Theung buried his face in Jungkook's shoulders, sighing deeply. He hated how paranoid he was, but Jungkook never complained. Instead, he always smiled and accepted his overprotection. That evening, they sat together on the couch, Jungkook resting his head on Theung's chest. The TV was playing, but neither cared. They only wanted to be close. Theung whispering in his ear, Princess, promise me you will never leave me. Jungkook lifting his head shocked. Hubby, why are you saying this? Did I ever give you a reason to doubt me? Theung eyes watering slightly. No, you are perfect, too perfect, and that scares me. What if one day you realize you deserve better than a controlling man like me? Jungkook cupped his cheeks, kissing his lips gently. Stop talking nonsense, hubby. I don't want better. I only want you, Kim Theon, my protective, overprotective, controlling, cheesy hubby. That's the man I married, and that's the man I love. Theon's lips trembled as he hugged Jungkook tightly, almost crushing him in his arms. Jungkook giggled softly, but hugged him back just as strong. Days kept passing like this. Their lives was filled with small fires, lost of love, and Theung's endless possessiveness. One afternoon, Jungkook's phone buzzed. Jungkook excitedly. Hubby Jimin Young said they all are coming tomorrow for dinner. Jimin, Yoongi Young, Hoseok Young, Namjoon Young, Jin Young. It's been so long since we met them. Theung hesitant. Alright, but only if you stay by my side the whole time. Jungkook laughing, teasing. Ego, my jealous hubby. You think I will run away with my friends? Theung pouting, pulling him closer. I don't like sharing my princess with anyone, even your friends. Jungkook kissing his mouth. Silly hubby, don't worry, I will only be with you. That night, Jungkook lay in bed, staring at Theung's sleeping face. He smiled, pushing his fingers through his husband's hair. Jungkook whispering softly, You are so scared to lose me, but don't you know, Tai, I can never leave you, even if the world turns against you, I will still hold your hand. Theung stayed in his sleep, unconsciously pulling Jungkook into his arms. Jungkook giggles quietly and kissed his forehead. Next day, the doorbell rang loudly. Jungkook, dressed in a soft, oversized sweater, rushed excitedly to the door. Taehyung followed him slowly, his hand already reaching for Jungkook's wrist as if he couldn't let him walk even 2 steps alone. Jungkook opening the door, smiling brightly. Hyung's come in. Jimin, Yoongi, Hoseok, and Namjoon and Jin walked in with cheerful faces. They brought wines and snacks, filling the house with laughter. Jungkook hugged each of them happily while Taehyung stood close behind, eyes sharp but calm, as if watching every single move. Jimin teasing, "Our baby cookie looks so handsome as always." Theon stepping forward, placing his hand on Jungkook's waist. Correction, my baby cookie looks handsome. The room grew quiet for a second before everyone laughed awkwardly. Jungkook blushed, hiding his face in Theon's chest. They all are settled in the living room. Jungkook served drinks while Theon followed closely, never letting him go to the kitchen alone. Yoongi raising an eyebrow. Theonga, you are glued to Jungkook like a bodyguard. You don't let him move even a little. Theon shrugging. He is my husband. Why should I let him move without me? Jungkook smiling softly, petting Theon's hand. It's okay, Young. I don't mind. Namjoon sighing, speaking gently. We know you don't mind, Gu, but still, everyone needs a little freedom. Theon, you are too controlling sometimes. Hoseok half joking, half serious. If I were in Jungkook's place, I would already have run away. Too much control is not love, Theonga. The laughter from the others made Theon freeze. He gripped on Jungkook's waist loose, and his heart ached at those words. Even though they were said casually, he forced a small smile, pretending he wasn't hurt. Later, Jungkook was chatting happily with Jimin, telling him about their married life. Theon stood nearby, listening quietly, but Jimin's words stung like knives. Jimin, soft but serious. Cook, you are strong and independent. Don't let anyone cage you, even if it's out of love. Sometimes love needs space too. Jungkook laughing lightly, shaking his head. Young, you don't understand. I like it. I like when Theong is possessive. It makes me feel loved. Jimin blinked in surprise, but Theong turned away silently. His chest tightened. He heard Hoseok's earlier words again. If I were in Jungkook's place, I would leave. Night fell and the friends left after dinner. Jungkook waited happily at the door, then turned to see Theong standing in the living room, unusually quiet. Jungkook walking closer, hugging his arm. Hubby, are you tired? You don't talk much today. Theon forcing a smile, kissing Jungkook's forehead. I'm fine, princess. Go rest. I will clean up. Jungkook surprised. What? No, I will help you. Theon soft but firm. No, just rest, please. Jungkook tilted his head, confused, but nodded and went to the bedroom. Theon, left alone, finally let his smile fall. He sank onto the couch, his hands shaking slightly. Theon's thoughts. They are right, or not they. I control him too much. I don't give him freedom. I'm selfish. What if one day he listens to them? What if he realizes he deserves someone better, someone who trusts him, someone who doesn't cage him? Tears burned Theong's eyes. He buried his face in his palms. His body trembled. He remembered his past, the day he lost his parents in a sudden accident. The helplessness, the pain, the emptiness, and now the thought of losing Jungkook the same way. It was unbearable. Theon whispering shakily to himself, I love you so much, my princess. Too much, but maybe my love is hurting you. Maybe I should let you be free, even if it kills me inside. When Theung entered the bedroom later, Jungkook was already asleep, hugging his pillow with a small smile. Theung's heart clenched. He lay down beside him and pulled him into his arms, gently kissing his hair. Theung whispering softly, tears falling silently. I will stop, Jungkook. I will stop controlling you. I don't ever want you to feel caged because of me, even if it makes you will go far away from me one day. Theon cried silently that night, holding Jungkook like he was the last thing he had. He promised himself he would change, no matter how painful it felt. The next morning, Jungkook woke up first. He stretched his arms, expecting Taehyung's usual warm grip to tight around his waist, but the bed was cold on the other side. Jungkook blinked in confusion. Jungkook mumbling sleepily. Hubby, he found Taehyung already in the kitchen, quietly making breakfast. There was no playful hug from behind, no kisses, no possessive arms pulling him back to the bed, just a soft smile. Theon placing food on the table. Good morning, princess. Sit. Eat. Jungkook pouting, sitting down. Why didn't you wake me up? You always cuddle me until I open my eyes. Theon looking away, voice calm. You look tired. I don't want to disturb you. Jungkook's heart sank. It was unusual. Normally, Theon couldn't survive even 5 minutes without holding him, but now he seemed distant, polite, almost. Days passed and Jungkook noticed more changes. Theon stopped insisting on going everywhere with him. He didn't scold when Jungkook walked out alone. He didn't pull him closer when friends or strangers looked at him. Instead, he only smiled gently, telling him to be safe. Jungkook coming home frowning. Hubby, I went out with Young today. You didn't even ask where I was going. Theon closing the book in his hand. You don't have to report everything to me, Jungkook. You are free to go anywhere. Jungkook shocked, voice trembling. Free? Since when did I want freedom from you? Why are you acting like this? Theon forcing a smile. Because I don't want you to feel trapped by me anymore. Jungkook's chest tightened painfully. He tried to laugh it off, but deep inside a fear began to grow. Is he changing? Did he stop loving me? That night, Jungkook lay in bed, pretending to sleep. Theon was beside him, but not hiding, holding him like usual. He just lay quiet, staring at the ceiling. Jungkook's thoughts. Why? Why does it feel like he is slipping away from me? He doesn't hug me tightly anymore. He doesn't get jealous. He doesn't stop me. He doesn't fight with me. Did his love fade? Did he fall out of love with me? Jungkook turned his face into the pillow, silently crying. His heart ached. He had never imagined a day where Theon wouldn't cling to him like his entire world. And now it felt like he was losing the world piece by piece. The next day, Jungkook tried to test him. He wore a shirt that were a little too loose and went to meet Hoseok. In the past, Theon would have thrown a fit, wrapping his coat around Jungkook immediately, but this time, Theon just smiling, fixing Jungkook's collar gently. You look nice, princess. Don't be late, okay? Jungkook froze. His lips trembled. He wanted to scream, where is my possessive hubby? Where is the man who couldn't bear a second without me? But instead, he just nodded and left, his heart breaking more. Later that night, Jungkook entered the bedroom quietly. Theon was asleep, one arm carelessly resting on the blanket. No tight hug, no protective arm around Jungkook's waist, just distance. Jungkook crawled under the blanket and turned toward him, tears already falling. Jungkook whispering shakily, Hubby, why are you doing this to me? Did you stop loving me? Am I not your princess anymore? He pressed his face into Theon's chest, sobbing silently. Theon stirred a little in his sleep, wrapping an arm around Jungkook unconsciously, but even that felt weaker than before. Jungkook clutched his shirt tightly, his tears soaking the fabric. Jungkook voice breaking. Please don't leave me, Thai. I can't live without you. I don't want your freedom. I only want your love. Please don't fall out of love with me. Theung woke silently, sensing dampness on his chest. His eyes fluttered open, and he saw Jungkook trembling in his arm, crying even in his sleep. His heart shattered. Theung, stroking his hair, whispering softly, Oh, my baby, don't cry. I didn't fall out of love. I could never. I love you more than my life. I am just so scared of losing you. That's why I'm trying to let go a little so you won't feel trapped. But Jungkook was half asleep, only tightening his grip on Taehyung, mumbling broken words through his sobs. Jungkook hiccuping. Don't change, Abby. I love you the way you were. Please, don't leave me. Taehyung's tears slid down his cheeks silently. He hugged Jungkook tighter, whispering into his ear. Taehyung choking softly. I will never leave you, my princess, never. Still, the misunderstanding stayed heavy in Jungkook's heart. He couldn't shake the fear that his hubby love was fading, and Taeyong silently battling his own fear, keep holding back his possessiveness. Thinking it was for Jungkook's happiness, neither knew they were both hurting for the same reason love. It was midnight, the house was quiet, but Jungkook was wide awake. He lay in bed, staring at Taeyong's sleeping face, his heart etched with every breath. For days he had been crying silently, but tonight he couldn't hold it in anymore. Jungkook turned into his side, slipping into Theon's arm. He hugged him tightly, burying his face in his chest, but instead of comfort, it only made his tears spill harder. His sobs escaped before he could stop them. Jungkook hiccuping badly, shaking Theon's shirt. Hubby, wake up, please wake up. Theong stared, opening his eyes in confusion. He immediately sat up and he saw Jungkook crying so hard, clutching him desperately. Theong panicking, holding his face. Princess, what happened? Did you have a nightmare? Why are you crying like this? Jungkook screaming through tears. Hubby, do you not love me anymore? Did you fall out of love with me? Theung froze, his breath catch in his throat. He stared at Jungkook, completely shocked, before shaking his head furiously. Theung, voice breaking, hugging him tightly. What? No, never. How can you even think that, Jungkook? Jungkook crying harder, hitting his chest weakly. Then why? Why are you so different? You don't stop me anymore. You don't hold me tightly. You don't even get jealous. You are letting me go like I don't matter. Jungkook's whole body trembled in Theung's arm. His sobs grew louder, heartbreaking. Theung's tears spilled too, hugging him so tightly it was almost painful. Theung crying, kissing his hair again and again. I love you, princess. I love you so much. It hurts. I didn't change because I stopped loving you. I changed because I was scared of hurting you. Your friends said I'm controlling you. They said if they were you, they would leave me. I couldn't bear the thought of you ever leaving, so I tried to set you free. Jungkook pulling back slightly, eyes red and swollen. Free? Hubby, did I ever ask for freedom from you? Did I ever say I feel trapped? Theon shaking his head quickly, crying harder. No, princess, you never said it. But what if one day you start to hate me for being so possessive? What if you realize you deserve someone better? I can't survive losing you, Jungkook. Not after losing my parents. I am so scared. Jungkook sobbing, cupping his cheeks tightly. Hubby, look at me. Did I ever complain? Did I ever say I hate it? No, instead I love it. I love how you never let me go alone. I love how you get jealous. I love how you always hold me close like I'm your whole world. That's not a cage, Theon. It's love, your love, my safe place. Theon trembling, staring at him with wet eyes. Princess. Jungkook scolding through tears. You idiot, hubby, you hurt me so much by pulling away. I thought you don't want me anymore. Do you know how it feels to think your loving is fading? It's worse than that. Tai, please don't ever change for anyone. Just love me the way you do. That's all I want. Theung broke down completely, hugging Jungkook as if his life depended on it. Both cried in each other's arms, their tears soaking the pillows. Theung kissed Jungkook's forehead, cheeks, and lips between sobs. Theung whispering, shaking. I'm so sorry, my baby. I will never distance myself again. I will never let you doubt my love again. You are my everything, Jungkook, my princess, my life, my forever. Jungkook hugging tightly, crying softly now. And you are my hubby, my only one. I don't want anyone else. I never will. So stop being scared, I'm not going anywhere. They stayed like that for a long time, holding, trying, whispering promises through trembling lips. Their hearts finally poured out the truth, washing away the pain of the past days. Jungkook pulled back slightly, wiping Theung's tears with his thumbs. His voice was soft, filled with love. Jungkook sniffling. Hubby, next time, before you listen to anyone else, listen to me first. Did I ever complain? No, right? Then stop doubting my love. I'm yours. Theung nodding, kissing his hand. Forever mine, Jungkook, smiling through tears. Forever yours. Their lips met in a desperate emotional kiss. It wasn't just passion, it was love, pain, relief, and promises all at once. Theung kissed him as if reassuring himself that Jungkook was real, that he wasn't going anywhere. Jungkook kissed back with the same intensity, pouring all his love into it. That night they didn't let go of each other for even a second. Their tears dried slowly, replaced with soft kisses and whispers, I love you, until they both fell asleep in each other's arms, hearts finally at peace. Next morning, the sun rose slowly, filling their bedroom with a golden glow. Theung woke up, his arms still wrapped tightly around Jungkook. His bunny was sleeping soundly, face peaceful, lips slightly parted, Theung's heart squeezed with pure love. He leaned down, kissing Jungkook's forehead gently. Theung whispering, my princess, I am so lucky you are mine. Jungkook stared, opening his eyes, sleepy eyes. The first thing he saw was his hubby's teary but soft smile. He blinked and reached up to cup Theung's cheeks. Jungkook's sleepy voice. Happy, why are you looking at me like that? Taehyung, voice trembling. Because you are my whole world, Jungkook. I don't deserve you. Jungkook frowning, sitting up a little. Stop saying that. You are my husband, the man I choose, the man I will always choose. So don't talk about deserving or not deserving. You are mine, Tai, only mine. Theon's eyes filled with tears again. He pulled Jungkook into a crushing hug, burying his face in his neck. Theon whispering brokenly, I love you so much. It scares me, but I will stop doubting now. I will only love you the way I know, with all of me. I will never distance myself again. Jungkook tightening the hug, whispering back, good, because I don't want distance, I don't want space. I only want my possessive hubby who doesn't let me go anywhere alone, who gets jealous, who holds me so tight I can't breathe sometimes. That's the man I fell in love with. That's the man I want forever. Their lips met in a soft kiss, at first gentle, then growing deeper, more desperate. Jungkook's hand clutched Taehyung's shirt, pulling him closer. Taehyung tilted his head, kissing him with all the emotion he had held back the past days. Fear, love, relief, passion. Jungkook whimpered softly against his lips, making Taehyung groan. He laid Jungkook down gently on the bed, hovering above him, their foreheads touching, breath mingling. Taehyung husky voice, you are mine, Jungkook, only mine, forever. Jungkook, teary eyes nodding, yours, Abhi, always yours. Theo kissed him again, slower this time, full of love. His hands traced Jungkook's side gently, making him shiver. Jungkook wrapped his arm around Theon's neck, pulling him even closer. Their kisses grew heated, full of longing and love. Jungkook's voice trembling as he whispered between kisses. Jungkook whimpered softly. Don't ever let me go, Jai. Hold me like this forever. Theon kissing his tears away. I will never let you go, even if the world ends. I will still hold you. The night they cried together turned into a morning of passion. Each touch, every kiss was filled with emotion, fear of losing, relief of finding, and promises of forever. They didn't rush, they took their time exploring each other's love again, reminding themselves they belonged only to each other. Jungkook trembled and Theon's gentle but possessive touches. Theon kissed every tear stain, every soft whimpers, whispering endless I love yous into his skin. Their bodies tangled as one, but it wasn't just physical, it was emotional, spiritual, heart and soul binding again. Later, as they lay exhausted in each other's arms, the room still filled with their warmth, Jungkook snuggled closer into Taehyung's chest. His voice was soft but filled with love. Jungkook smiling faintly. Hubby, promise me something. Taehyung stroking his hair. Anything, my princess. Jungkook looking into his eyes. Promise me you will never change. Don't listen to anyone. Don't doubt yourself. Don't distance from me. Just be my overprotective, jealous, possessive husband forever. Taehyung smiling through tears, kissing his forehead. I promise I will never change. I will always love you the same way, Jungkook. Even after 100 years, I will still call you my princess and never let you go anywhere alone. Jungkook giggles, hugging tighter. Good, because that's exactly what I want. The two lay quietly, their breathing slow and in sync. The sunlight bathed them in warmth, but the real warmth came from their hearts. Finally at peace, the fear was gone, the misunderstandings were gone. Only love remained, the pure, endless love. Theon whispering as Jungkook drifted off to sleep, forever mine. Jungkook half asleep, smiling, forever yours. And with that promise sealed by love and tears and passion, they fell asleep in each other's arms, safe, loved, and unbreakable. The end.